The first one is 9A, is the consideration approval of resolution number 11-24, adopting the revised Edmond TIF policy guide requiring the application fee to be paid upon approval by the Edmond City Council of a development agreement rather than upon submission of a application for TIF assistance and providing an effective date. This item was brought up by Councilmember Robbins, because the way what we have currently approved is that there is a $2,500 fee upon submittal of your application. And so Councilman Robbins, this is...
Yeah, I mean, you kind of described it perfectly, Mayor, but this update will allow for then upon approval that the payment would be made, and then it's another item that we can visit, since it'll be the first year that we would institute this, that we can go back next year and to see if the appropriate fee is collected and what the balance is, because we always want to make sure that we're meeting the needs, but not doing anything that's exorbitant. So I think it strikes a balance from the comments that we received, and so just that's my comments on it. And
Okay.
Any questions?
Because the reason why we had the $2,500 in their beginning was there are legal fees that we incur because when we do our TIFs, we do outside counsel. So under what you're proposing here is that if the applicant is approved, we would receive the $2,500. But if the applicant isn't approved, we will be out of the $2,500, but the city would still incur legal charges for us working that application. So that's the, I guess you say, the pros and cons. If the application isn't approved, then as we've looked at our budget this year and trying to look for ways to effectively recover costs that we're incurring, that's why it was put in there. So I don't know if the other council members have any other questions, comments on that? Yes.
I was going to comment. I appreciate Councilman Robbins bringing this up, and I think it's a worthwhile discussion. We've had some folks in the development community reach out to, I think, all of us probably. Initially, we had looked at a fee of $5,000, and then before passing the policy, we agreed on $2,500. I think what the mayor was saying, I agree with, in that we incur those legal fees, writing a check to attorneys. This is a very, very specialized area of the law. And we have specialized counsel that helps us. And so the city is incurring those legal fees, and then if later either the project doesn't, on the applicant's end, the project doesn't look like something they want to do, financing doesn't happen, or some other reason that we don't move forward with approval, then we've still incurred the fee. And so after really thinking through this, I mean, I think there's three options, kind of. We have no fee. We have a $2,500 fee on application. We have a $2,500 fee on approval. And for me, I just feel like, to be consistent with what we're trying to do overall and really assessing the city's services and fees, I feel like $2,500 is a really reasonable fee to help pay for the legal services. And in most cases, that's probably not even going to cover all of the legal services we pay. But sharing those expenses. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm in favor of keeping the policy as it is, but as you said, I think this is something we need to review annually, look at is the fee appropriate, is the timing of the fee appropriate? So appreciate the opportunity.
Do we know, as a point of clarification, does the fee go into the general revenue fund, or does it go directly into like legal services?
Go ahead.
Sorry, I just, I don't know if Kathy's out there. No, she's not. The $2,500, the aim of that $2,500 would be to go into the TIF fund to pay for legal services for projects.
answer your questions?
Yep, thank you.
Okay, very good. Any other questions, comments from council? So this is a public comment part of our meeting. Is there any comments, questions from the audience? Seeing none. Council, so
So I'd make a motion for its adoption.
we have a motion.
Second.
We have a second. Any other discussion, council? Please cast your vote. That item passed 3-2.